Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing the video that I do every year where we take apart Silver Star stables and put up our decorations for Christmas and winter. So my stable's a bit of a mess right now, but that's okay because we're going to take everything off the table and change out this green grass for snow. So we have our big sheets of snow down, and I bought these last year and the year before at Walmart and Dollar Tree. So they're basically just great big sheets of felt, and I have two to cover our whole table. And now it is time to set our stable back up. Alright, so I think I got everything set up just how I want it. So I've been working at this for a little while and deciding how I want all the little paddocks and pastures to go. So I decided to do like a big mare's pasture and then a big stallions geldings pasture right beside it, because I always like to do that for the movies. And then I did something a little different down here with this barn and its paddocks. And then down here I just had the big barn and this little paddock and a place to park the truck and trailer. And I'm pretty happy with everything. I'm going to keep it like this. And now we're going to get into the fun part where we get out the Christmas decorations and we're going to start decorating. I have my big box of decorations from last year. So we have our sleigh that's still in good condition, and our Christmas tree, which I think I'm going to redecorate because just about everything's fallen off of it. And all kinds of lights that we're going to put on the barn, and little presents, and just about all the Christmas decorations that I have here are from Walmart, the Dollar Tree, and Michael's. So if you're just getting started and don't have anything from last year, that's where I bought all this stuff. So these are going to be super fun to put up. And we also have this big Christmas tree and some little light up trees from the Dollar Tree. Hold on. Did I turn it on or not? I don't know, but they change colors and they're sparkly, so it's really pretty. And some more snow frosted trees and little wreaths that we're going to put up on the fence. And candy canes I made last year just from twisting pipe cleaners together. And some tiny little bulbs that we're going to decorate with, and these are from Michael's. They're really pretty. And that's about everything I have. We have some sparkly bows, and we're going to get started with probably placing all of our snow frosted trees. So I decided I think I'm going to decorate both of these big trees as Christmas trees in the pasture, and I kind of wanted to put some trees along the back of the fence because, as you can see, there's a lot of stuff in the background, and I just thought maybe these could kind of, block that out a little bit when I'm filming in the pastures. So I think this is looking pretty good here. I'm going to use these pom-poms to make another little tree like this one. So I'm going to use this little snow tree, and basically these pom-poms just stick right on there. And we're going to place these little mini Christmas trees in front of the barn. I just found my ice pond, and we're going to place it right here with the mini tree. And Mr. Snowman, he's probably my favorite little Christmas decoration, and we're going to put him right here by the fence. So I managed to get a wreath tied onto the barn door, and I'm going to tie this one on here, and then we're going to tie a wreath onto each of the windows. So I was putting the decorations on the fence, but then I realized I should probably put my lights on the fence before I get all the wreaths and candy canes on. So we're going to wrap these lights around the fence rail, and we're going to go the whole way around this big pasture. That's my cookie. And hopefully this works. Last year I used tape to keep the lights on the fence, and eventually they fell off and it's kind of messy looking. So hopefully we can just wrap it around the fence and it'll be very pretty. The The lights I think are so pretty. I love this method of just twisting the wire around the fence. My mom thought of that and it's perfect. It looks so much better than the tape, and my lights was exactly the perfect length to go to the very end, the whole way around this big paddock. Like, couldn't have worked out more perfect. Now we're going to start on the inside of the stable. So I've got some sparkly bows to put on the stalls, and I don't know, we'll just see what else I end up doing. So I just added the sparkly bows inside the barn, and I think that's all I'm gonna do for decorations in here. I just want to kind of keep it simple and not go overboard, because I just want it to be, you know, not too much stuff, so it's still easy for the horses to get around, but we still have a festive feel. And I also added some bows to these trees outside, both of them. And I just had an idea that I am so excited about. So I have this string of little miniature bulbs, and I'm going to tape it up under the eave here of the barn. And I think it's so pretty, I love it. And the tape, you'll never be able to see the tape because it's under here. So I'm gonna make a whole bunch of these and put them around the barn. So this is how the barn is looking. I'm going to continue down this side with some more and then also put some up top here. But I kind of got distracted from that with putting wreaths on these paddocks, and my mom also found some more pom-poms, so I decided to decorate a little Christmas tree with pink theme, and I think it'll match really well with this barn that is really dusty, but it has a pink roof and the wreaths are pink. And this is also where Tronta is stabled, and her favorite color is pink, if you didn't know. So I thought I'd make her a little pink Christmas tree, and I'm gonna get started with that and we'll find a place to put it. So I got this barn all decorated, and I'm really happy with how it looks. It was a little bit annoying stringing and tying all them tiny little bulbs on that thin little string and then taping them up under there, and it was a bit difficult, but definitely worth it. I'm really happy with how it looks. I also added more wreaths onto the fence. I may have gone a little crazy with the wreaths on the fence, but you know what, that's fine, because that's what we're here to do. And I added another little wreath onto this barn that matches nicely. And you know, I think we're about done decorating the actual stable. We just need to decorate our Christmas trees. So I really don't have a very good plan for the Christmas tree. I put a bow on top of it, which I like, and I think I'm gonna wrap it in some garlands like I did last year. But for the actual like little decorations on it, I think I'm just gonna stick pom-poms on it and see how that looks, like I did the little trees. Hopefully they stay on the big tree, because the needles on here are kind of flimsier than the little ones. So yes, I'm gonna try this. So here are the finished Christmas trees. I did both of the big trees in each of the paddocks, and I think they turned out pretty. They're not like the most fancy trees ever, but they definitely look like Christmas trees, and I think the horses are gonna really like them. And I just packed some little presents around the base of each tree, and I think it looks very Christmassy. And now I'm just going to take all the extra decorations and put them away, and we'll do a final overview. Here we are, the finished Christmas decorated Silver Star stables. Little overview of everything. And when it's dark out, the lights on the fence are gonna look so pretty, and all the little light up trees. So we're actually not exactly done yet, because before I bring all the ponies back, I wanted to make some little winter festive blankets for the horses. So I have these felts. These two are in sparkly snowflakes. And then we have this bright pink one with stars. That will of course be for Toronto. And then we just have all different colors of snowflake prints. So these will be perfect. And let's head up to the craft table and make some blankets. So I'm just making a very simple style of blanket. So the first thing I'm doing is pinning my blanket pattern onto the felt. And of course, I cut it out. Then I cut a little piece of white felt to glue on as wither padding. After that, I just made some simple buckles using 2 jump rings stringed onto the ribbon and then gluing the end of the ribbon down. So you'll see what it looks like in a minute, and we'll use these for the closures. This is what they look like, and you glue them onto the blanket in these places. Then, of course, glue some strips of ribbon onto the other side of the blanket for the closures. Don't forget to add a little bit of glue to the ends of the ribbon to keep them from fraying. And there we have it, a very quick and easy Christmas blanket. So here are the finished products. I absolutely love them. I'm really happy I decided to take the time and make these. So Charlotte has her green color that looks so good on her. And Tronta is wearing the pink, of course. And I thought Mystery would look good in the pink as well. But we all know Tronta would be very unhappy if there was another mare wearing a blanket just like hers in her pink color. So I made Mystery a pretty little red blanket, and of course I absolutely love the 2 blankets with the sparkles, and these are just the perfect outfits for the horses to wear this holiday season. So that brings this video to an end. I hope you enjoyed it, and I have more Christmas videos planned, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be a very fun-filled holiday season at Silver Star Stables. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!